Music?
Entrance is up ahead.
City entrance,
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
It's okay. You can take the eye patches off now. We won't need them past this point. Alright, and you're sure about that? I see he's got some signal jamming tech that functions just like the eye patches, blocking detection by Mobius. We're safe inside, you have my word. They can't mob out in here. It's not mobbing time in the city. I suppose that must be the reason why they haven't been able to go to the city this far. You got that right. This place is our last redoubt, our sole haven in the world. As soon as we step outside, Mobius are all over us like a bad wool sweater. So what I'm saying is, don't forget your eye patches when you're out and about. That's all. I hear you loud and clear. Remember. No more pirate life. What about music life? You got any of that? I need some bangers. And back away I go. Oh, there they are. City. Just city.
This is the city.
It sure took us long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha.
Nice
Bloody Sparks.
Nice
Why do I
hat.
bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will.
Okay, colony info updated.
The city. Alright. Where's my bangers?
Hey, the colony relations changed. It's bigger than half a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
Citrilla Parade, huh? More cutscenes.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Kevas and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies. It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be humans just like us.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
Huh?
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates. They trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that he stole Ouroboros from us?
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose him. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vandam.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash. Always nice to have more friends.
I don't know if you call them friends. What else we got around here?
I'll introduce you to them another time.
Always nice to have more friends.
Might as well just keep the camera off at this point. Cutscene after
You,
cutscene.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base.
Ah.
I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Sorry. Poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Growth modules. Sounds like the
Always
clones.
nice to have more friends.
More answers. I can explore the city.
Now I know
later.
how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right. At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here. I hope everyone's getting along.
What's that?
I hope everyone's getting along.
We're now more or less above the sword's hilt guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
I was about to say, they know about Xenoblade.
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath. Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
I hope everyone's getting along.
Shackled, you say? What does that mean?
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
I didn't get that. The answer to that question. That's frustrating.
Aren't those...
Cradles.
When do we start calling them cradles?
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
No way.
There's your shackles.
So they are clones.
Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait, then that husk I saw...
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
Oh, damn. An eternal cycle of death just so that Mobius can mob out, huh? Shitty existence.
So we're born to fight, and then we die. Over and over and over.
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
This place is pretty damn big. Where the hell are you taking me now? What does Mobius want with our entire lives? Is it just to keep them from dying, or what? Or are they using it for some kind of purpose? Origin?
Where are we?
This is a maternity ward.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I? Come.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it move.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her. Gently now.
Baby doesn't like cat girls. Oh, never mind. Baby's a weed.
So warm.
Loves cat girl.
Place one finger in her palm.
Starting him on a life of weebness, huh?
Hey, Senna! Look at this! You need to try it too!
Oh.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn.
What the fuck? This nerd.
What?
Best girl's not gonna
This
go?
is incredible, Senna.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
You gonna talk about banging?
Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up!
Teach them all about the birds and bees, huh? What did this game turn into? Is this legal for me to stream? Whoa, lewd. I'm gonna get banned from Twitch for this. Hey, you wanna try?
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth. Thank you. I mean it.
R.I.P. Vandam.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance.
Rome?
The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday. Or it might be that you already do.
Keep going a little bit more. No, we're taking a break for the rest of the day. Well, not for the rest of the day. I'm gonna do some uwu progression with somebody, maybe. We'll see. Might be progressing on healer and uwu. Take myself out of here again.
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros.
Shulk.
The founders, we call them.
What the fuck?
The first Ouroboros?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood?
Oh, okay.
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Oh.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
Real Nia
What
and
for?
Melly are out there sleeping, huh?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
Hi, Antia, do you have a long lifespan?
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
And Nia's a blade.
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
A flesh eater.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better.
The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your lot.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
Shania. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. Okay. Mobius warning level. Mechonis and Agnes warning levels have combined to form a single Mobius warning level.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
Get back in here and look at these guys. That's 100% Shulk. What does this say? What the hell is that? Is that one of the characters from the original Xenoblades? I just don't recognize them. The only one I recognize is Shulk. If these are any other characters from the original Xenoblades, then they're pretty indistinguishable from... or they're pretty, like, hard to tell. That's definitely 100% Shulk, though.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
Dorms. This is the dorm for young lost number soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Oh, and sadly, there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of the single soldiers, you have to meet you back here too. If you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use them to bottle land over there. Got it, thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have the law to discuss. How shall we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers War Room. It's a place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hill, which we passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. Oh, before I forget, you're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, alright? But you would be pleased not to have me weighing down your necks. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. Right. We're getting ready for you now. Please rest. Alright. This is where I'm going to call it then. It's not the usual campsite. I'm going to save here, and we're going to continue with this tomorrow. It's a lot of revelations about the story in this game in the last hour. A lot to process. I'll be back in like an hour, maybe. I'm still waiting to hear if I'm going to help sub for an Ubu group or not. If not, then I might come back to this. But I'm going to take a break, get some lunch, touch grass, walk around, stretch out. And then I'll be back later. If you like the content, you like the channel, by all means, feel free to like and hang out whenever I go live. And I do talk whenever people post in the chat and things like that. And then if you're on YouTube, feel free to like. It means a lot to know that people appreciate the content and all that stuff. But yeah, that's it for me for right now. I'll be back in an hour or so with Final Fantasy 14 stuff. Peace out. Have a good day, rest of your day. Good rest of your Sunday. And we'll see you later.